So, hello everyone, it's time for Spy Daddies, fabulous Daddies. Last episode was great, best episode. I honestly, I wish more animes was just like that, right? I like animes like Nonon Biaru, etc. Right? That kind of slice of life, just, I'm gonna raise my daughter. One anime I really like is Taiso Samurai. That's an anime I ever reviewed, right? Basically about a guy, his wife dies, fairly young, right? And he has to raise his daughter, and her grandma is there too, right? So he kind of have to raise his 7, 8-year-old daughter, right? And he's getting fired from his job. He's like a gymnastic guy, and he loses his job, and he has to try to get a new. He can't pay rent and so on. That's a really good anime. It's really, it's like, man, I want more of those animes, like real life animes. This episode was great, right? They're like, oh shit, we can't get daycare. It's so annoying. We have to stay in line. How do we? Our daughter has no friends. Yeah, that episode was great. I mean, I wish it was more of this, right, and less of the whole weird spice. I want more of the whole like, oh no, how do we? Our daughter has no nakamas. How do we get friendship? Yeah, that was interesting. But anyway, the first episode. So 3, 2, 1, and go. But yeah, I think that was more meaningful. Like, oh no, she has no friends at school. She's being bullied. Yeah, I guess he's trying to manage the household now. She's too expensive. And her daughter now is... Yeah. It's expensive for the daddies. Yes, he's trying to do the bills now. Exactly. Now he's like, how do I pay for my daughter's daycare or so on? Yeah. We gotta, cut down on costs and so on. This episode they were buying so much stuff and so on, yeah. We gotta buy less video games and so on. Yeah, we gotta buy less video games. We can't afford rent and so on, yeah. They're both like, no, we wanna buy video games. Yeah. Okay, maybe they need to be spies now to get money though. Yeah, then he goes to his spy guy, right? He's the agent guy giving missions. Yeah, like we need a job. Yeah, we need to get a gig, right? See, I like this again. I like the premise that they're like, damn it, we can't afford our daughter's expensive schools and so on. Yeah, we need to be able to get money, right? But at the same time, yeah, they're spies, so there needs to be something weird. Yeah, we need to get some quest. I love the beginning there. She's like crying, oh, I wanna buy my video games. Yeah. He's just like, okay. But of course, last week they spent so much money. Of course, yeah. Last week they bought her all this new clothing and so on, right? Yeah, they were like consuming. They were buying way too much stuff to her. Tried to buy her love, and tried to buy friendship and so on. So I'm not surprised they don't have any money. Come on, I want more of this. It's what the slice of lifetime and the hugging the daughter and so on. Yeah, I need more of it. But I said Taiso Samurai is a good example of like an adorable, just like, oh, I'll raise my daughter. And that's actually similar because he gets this like guy from England, right? He's from the UK and he lives with them because her uncle. So it's also quite the daddies, yeah. She also gets like a bonus daddy, uncle ninja guy. Never anime is actually more similar to Taiso Samurai, it's true. Yeah, I'll leave a link below for my Taiso Samurai reviews. They're awesome, Taiso Samurai. But anyway, try to get a job now, right? Yeah. You need to get a job! Our daughter is too expensive, she buys too much toys and so on. They could of course raise her maybe better and I'll buy her like 1 million toys every episode, but... It's like, very ominous phone call. Oh, it's a woman? Yeah, it's a woman calling. Really? Still a female voice. Oh, is daycare closed? Okay, the terrible parents. I guess there's like the sensei calling. She's just like, The daycare is closed. It's like, you know, a bank holiday or something. Yeah, Papa's here to pick you up. Papa! Papa! They're like, yeah, that's true. It was one of those, it's closed today. Papa! It's like, God damn it. They're really bad parents. Yeah, they're like, oh, wait, this daycare is closed today? They just dropped the daughter off. Papa! They're like, wait, it's closed. They drop her off and didn't check that it was open. They drive the daughter to school and it leaves her there. It's like, wait. Yeah, you could like call her afterward and be like, oh shit, damn it. Man, they're so terrible parents. It's like the comedically terrible parents. Yeah, really. Just imagining them dropping off their kid, then driving away. She goes to school and it's like, it's closed. Yeah. And then an hour later, it's like, sorry. Yeah, we should have. But I guess she's gonna be part of the mission now then. You can't get rid of her now, yeah. At least it makes more sense. Episode 2 is kind of, it's just felt random how they brought her in the mission, right? Now at least they have no option because the daycare is closed and so on. This is her Anya face, clearly. Yeah, damn it, daddy! Yeah, daycare is closed, man. Lily wants to be in it, yeah. Miri-chan! Oh, they got cute strawberry. Okay. Not very good dishes. Oh yeah, now it's like, basically it's like, you can't get sleep because daughter is that all the time. Yeah, now they're both like, haven't slept for weeks, yeah. Yeah, they're gonna give up in life here. We have no video games anymore, yeah. We're gonna work. But he needs to play more video games. His life ending costs for playing video games, clearly, right? He needs to play more video games. She's home watching some kind of... Yeah, I mean, she's a young kid, right? Because she likes this, like, weird... Yeah, of course. Every kids love this stuff, yeah. All the kids love those shows. I don't know, it's like the easiest thing ever. Yeah, kids love those weird like dancing, music, singing shows. It's like, I mean, have you ever seen? I mean, I love that anime. I love that anime, right? I love that anime called Onisha, you know, Life. Yeah, you know, when he's an ABC, when he's yeah, Onisha, man, Onisha, when he's like a yeah, child. What's it called? I guess like a dancer. Yeah, he dances. Yeah, he's like a gymnastic, right there. But an older woman, she's like a singer, right? And they do this like, you know, like children show dance numbers, yeah, and they do this like dance numbers. So that show is amazing because he hates being alive. Yeah, it's almost like his life has no purpose. Yeah, that show is so dark, man. The kid is like, "Do you have any children?" Like, I hate children. Yeah, especially the woman though. That's like, "My mama has 3 children. Why don't you have any children yet?" When he has a child, it's like, because I don't have a boyfriend. Yeah, that's awesome every time. And the kids are like, why don't you have any? Why don't you have any children? Why don't you have any children when you're a child? It's like, This feels a lot like Anya now, you know, following Lloyd. Yeah, he did. Obviously, he's a Lloyd of the family, right? Jesus Christ. So Anya, look on it. Yeah, stalking her daddy. Yeah, this is so Anya, man. Yeah, hiding behind all the... Okay, this is cute though. Miris, yeah, yeah, Miris stalking daddy. Whoa, Oppais! She's like, Oppais! Miris like... Yeah, okay, she wanna walk like her, yeah. She gonna walk like the lady, yeah, like the fancy lady. Oh, this is cute though. Miri, yeah, follows Papa to work here, yeah. Whoa, yeah, it's a cute doggy. Okay, she meets a cute puppy. Yeah. Meets a cute puppy. Oh no, she lost daddy. He's brought into the... yeah, this place, this is where he works though. Yeah, this is where he gets his missions, right? His guild. Should I be lost now though? If it's an episode when Miri's gonna get lost, right? Yeah, the daughter's gonna be lost in the city. Probably. Like she goes in here now and you know, she can't... find them, right? Uh-oh, yeah. Because he clearly went into that coffee. I mean, that's the way they get the works, when they get the gigs, right? And she ran past that, so she's... Yeah, so now... So first they left her at daycare when it was closed, and now he lost his daughter. So now he lost his daughter here. Uh-oh, yeah. Another terrible dad day. Where's my daughter? Yeah, where's my Miri? Another terrible father episode when he loses the daughter. Yeah, the daughter gets lost. And now it's to be like, I lost our daughter, yeah. It's like, I can't find Miri-chan. Yeah. Gay dad losing the daughter. Uh-oh. Yeah. He lost Miri. Lost the daughter. Oh yeah. Now it's kind of scary though. Yeah, and the girl's looking at her. This feels a lot like Anya. She's like, ah! Mama Yor! Save me! Haha, eh? Yeah, where is Bond and Yor when you need them? It's like, haha, eh? Come on. This is where I need my mommy. Yeah, so they lost their daughter. Yeah, so they're gonna try to find her. But that being said though, I say it, this is very Anya, right? Getting lost, yeah. I mean, I keep saying it, but Mama Yor is a pretty bad mom, right? Because Saura Hayami is Mama Yor, yeah, she keeps losing her, you know, Yamato, yeah. Sama Yor, you know, Samata Mama Yor. Saura Hayami, right? I say Yamato, so. But anyway, yeah, Mama Yor keeps losing her daughter, yeah. She loses her daughter a lot, right? Anya gets lost all the time, yeah. She's back here again. She loses, so all this is very Anya, but... Shutta! Maybe he not recognized her though. Nah, this is the other guy that we saw in episode 1. Yeah. Let's see. It's like some kind of KGB agent something. Maybe he's nice to her. I don't know, maybe he's like a hardcore criminal guy, but he's like... Yeah, good menasa. He's like, okay. Yeah, maybe he doesn't, maybe he has some kind of code. He's like, I don't hurt children, you know? Yeah. He looks like some kind of KGB guy something coming in there. But this guy might recognize her, of course. He might, oh, you're the daughter. He's like, oh wait, you're... Yeah, now she's like, he's taking care of her. Yeah. No, you have dropped another here. Hey guy. He's the third daddy. He's like, he's the bonus uncle, yeah. Gay daddies plus uncle, yeah, he's the third. This feels very, you know, what's called again? Full House, yeah. We got the two daddies, and we got the uncle, we got the, yeah, he's the Joey or something. He's the last one, you know. It's Papa Tanner, and then it's like, oh, we got this guy too, yeah, this guy, he does stuff as well. Yeah. He's like, oh. Oh, now it's like, what if you can't take my kid? No, it's like, what if you remove the kid and give her better, right? It's obviously gonna help them with Lil Emir. But it sounds like he's threatening her. Yeah. He's a spy, so it sounds like it's like, oh, should I help you with the kid? Should I remove her? Oh, remove my daughter! It's like, no, I meant like, you know, I can help you with daycare. Like, oh, okay. It sounds like he's like, yeah, it's like, should I help you with the kid? I can, you know, fix it for you. They're like, don't fix our daughter! Yeah, it's like, no, I meant more like that. Okay. This poor guy, man, he's almost trying to help them, like, well, maybe I could, you know, help you out. We can't let you assassinate our daughter. It's like, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, they're both like struggling with bills and so on. Yeah. Miri, you be a good daughter now! Yeah, don't piss him off. Wakata! She's so cute. Okay, Papa! Please, Miri, don't make any trouble again. Okay, Papa! It's like, yeah, get low. Yeah, she's gonna stay with her uncle now. Third daddy, yeah. She goes, yeah, tell you guys, she got 3 gay dads now. Yeah, she got adopted again here. Yeah, don't be. Yeah, did I say Papa? She's gonna live with her third dad. Yeah, she got adopted again here. Yeah, see, this is her her third Bishonen gay daddy. Yeah, she's like, he's just gonna treat her strawberries and yeah, it's a gay uncle. This is like the anime is just going up the level of, but it feels like I said, it feels very like, you know, the typical 80, early 90, you know, American sitcoms. It's like, okay, we got a two gay dads, then we got their best friends, also kind of gay, and he's gonna take care of her when they're sick or something, right? Yeah. You got a nice uncle, you know. This is like the. This is a nice uncle, right? Itadakimasu, Oji-san. Yeah, he's the very friendly uncle, right? They consider take over. Yay! Yeah, he's the friendly uncle, right? That, you know, helps out with the kid when with the gay daddies are failing. Yeah. Yeah. I know she's all happy with the new daddy. Okay, cool. Oni-san. Okay, he's not uncle. Okay. He's not also Oni-san, he's a big bro, okay? She calls her, yeah, big bro instead. But I mean, they're all, they're all like Bishonen, right? So he's very pretty. But I like it. It's so old school. Oh no, they're gonna afraid he's gonna marry her now. Yeah, they're like, man, that scene that was a cursed scene, man. Immediately kissing him in a wedding dress. That was a cursed scene, man. Cursed scene. Okay, you just call me Q-san. You friends with my father? I mean, not my father, my daughter guy. Don't call us Papa. I mean, yeah, you friends with those guys? Well, yeah, I mean, my fathers, I mean, not my fathers, I mean, my uncles. Yeah. Are you best friends with my fathers? Uncles gay? I don't know, okay, like, what else should I call them? Honestly, in her defense, though, it's confusing with her gay dads. So, like, don't tell him you're gay or dads, just tell him we're your uncles. He's like, yeah, sure. They're uncles. Yeah, special job for me. He's gonna like her. I'm a comedian. It's like, he's funny though, yeah. Yes, you see, honey, your father and me, we're all, yeah, we're comedians. Yes. Yeah, we're comedians. Yeah, now they're in the spy mission again here. Yeah. Classic spy mission, man. Gotta get in the ventilation system, yeah. Yeah, of course. But like he's trying to explain to her what you do for a living. We are a couple of comedy guys, yeah, your papas. They're, you know, fabulous comedians, yeah. She keeps trying not to call him father. Yeah. I mean, Ray-kun, Papa Ray-kun, I mean, Ray-chan. She keeps not saying that they're her papas. Yeah. She keeps trying not to call them her fathers for him. But her uncle, or big bro Q-chan then. Well, obviously mom is gonna come back in the anime later, right? I'm sure he's gonna date her mom eventually, yeah. Daisuke! Yeah, I love my papas! Daisuke! Yeah. Love my fathers. I mean, my uncles. Jesus Christ. I guess she's eating strawberries. Yeah, she's probably resting after eating his strawberry. What? No, det var I. You didn't just seduce her, right? It's like, what? Man, that scene was cursed, man. That scene was cursed. That scene was cursed. And she's like, Papa! They're like, stop calling us father. What are we? We're just her uncles. We're not gay. We're not her fathers. Yeah, we're uncles. Yeah, this our niece. Yeah, Papa. It's like, stop ruining it. Yeah, he's like, you can stop trying to lie to me. You obviously adopted a girl. Yeah, he's like, you can stop trying to lie to me. Yeah, he's obviously he's a spy himself. I don't know what he did to trick him for. He's like a spy agent boss, right? Like, yeah, he's like the manager. Where it's like, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why they keep trying to make. I don't know. He's obviously good at lying. He himself. And all the moms are. I love seeing all the moms are so confused about the gay dads. Yeah, all the moms are like, where is she? Every time all the mom is wondering like, what is wrong with your gay dads? Yeah, like they're so weird, typical gay people. Yeah, they're like a bunch of weirdos. They're like, what? They're comedian spies or something? Yeah. They're stand-up comedians? It sounds like they're gay, yeah, it makes sense. It's like, yeah. Fabulous comedian guys, yeah, it kind of makes sense. Yeah. Goes in the line, I guess, with their, perceived notion of these guys. Yeah, they're like, yeah, you know what? It kind of makes sense. Yeah. I buy that. But yeah, this guy, of course, being a spy manager, basically, right? He's still like M or something. He obviously is like, well, you two clearly have a daughter. Like, well, you tried to lie to me for. Yeah, like, Jesus Christ, guys. Like, I'm a freaking experienced spy guy. Like, he can't lie to me about. Yeah. Like, I know exactly who you guys are. Yeah, like, come on. If anything, he probably has a tab on them guys, right? If they're working for him as spies, he probably knows what's happening in their lives, Generally speaking. Yeah, it's like, I know about your father, Ray, and so on, yeah. Come on, it's like, I know about your dad, It's like, yeah, I know about your father, right? Come on. She's a good girl, though, yeah. She's a good little kid, though, yeah. Cute little girl, daughter. Yeah, but it was cursed, though. The image, their night image was cursed, though, yeah. They were like, no! She's gonna fall in love with him. Yeah, that image was cursed, though. Jesus Christ, that image was cursed. That image was straight up cursed. But anyway, he's telling them that they're good papas. But yeah, not a good episode. I mean, this anime, I really, like that more and more. But the thing is that, as I said last week, this awesome episode where they focus more on, parenting, right? This is yet another episode where they're more like, oh yeah, like the focus is on, being parents or being bad parents or whatever. If you address it like that, right? It's more focused on that than the what can we say, right? That the whole, I don't know, being spies. Yeah, being spies thing. So of course this in here, and it obviously reminded me a lot like Anya, right? This anime clearly is heavily inspired by Spy's Family, but like this in here where she gets lost, right? It happens like every episode. Anya gets lost every goddamn episode, right? Anya is lost like all the time, and I keep saying that, right? Again, I said earlier in the report, Mama Yor, sitting here in my Yamato Sarayama shirt, right? Yeah, Mama Yor is a pretty terrible mom in that sense, because she loses her daughter, I feel, every second episode. Right? Anya is like, butterfly, and then she runs away, and Anya, like that's even, she goes ultra instinct when Yo jumps on all the buildings to find her and so on, yeah. It happens more than once, right, in Spy's Family that Anya gets lost, right? Like, I think, again, this episode here, I think that episode's better. That episode's really good with friendship issues and daycare and so on. But this is probably my second favorite episode. This anime I think interesting because the whole spy stuff is so irrelevant to me, right? I mean, it's not terrible, but it's somewhat irrelevant. This is I think is more interesting, right? I keep saying it. Yeah, interesting. Where they have a daughter, she follows dad to work, and then he doesn't see that he's tired, right? And she misses him, and she runs the other direction. And suddenly she's lost in town, right? And her older father wakes up in the morning. He's like overslept, and he's like, "Where's my daughter?" And he's getting panic. Oh God, what happened to my Miri? And he's running around the street. Calling his husband. I can't find my daughter. Where's my daughter? Yeah, so on. That part is more interesting, I think, right? And it's like hyperactive Genki kid, right? And it's always like, I wouldn't say it's every parent's worst nightmare losing the kid, but it probably is. I remember me and my best friend, we were playing Heavy Rain, and the main character. I'll spoil the game here then, but in the beginning of the game, you're playing his father, right? You have like you have two sons and so on, and one of your sons is like getting lost in this mall, right? And then you have to find him, and that's how the game kind of started, running in this mall. And I remember my best friend were playing it together there, like at my house when the game was released. And he's just like, oh, I hate this game, man. It's like the worst nightmare. And he's just like, thinking about his own kid, being like, oh, I have lose my son. He had like issues, like when we were playing through that part. He's like, oh, this is like my worst nightmare as a parent, losing my son like this. Like, where's my son at the mall, or yeah. But I do think that this is funny, but also, of course, speaks to, like I said, worst thing can happen to your kid, right? Like actually losing your kid and, of course, never finding it again, so on, right? Worst things can happen, losing a child. Lost child is like worst thing can happen, so to speak. But the premise of this thing, right, losing your kid, I think is something that almost every parent can relate to, because it basically happens, right? You know what I mean? Like, it happened. Very few parents are not ever gonna never experience this thing of like, you go to the mall or the playground or whatever, right, and you can't see your daughter or your son, or like, where's my daughter? Yeah, oh, she's behind the tree over there. But for like 3 minutes, like, where should she go? Where's my daughter? Where's my mirror, right? And suddenly, oh, she's like behind playing with that kid over that tree. But that kind of, that feeling of like, oh, where is she? Yeah, like that. So I think it's probably the most relatable, I think, parental fear, right? Yeah, that you're losing your kid, right? Especially, like I said, because sometimes it happens, right? You actually do lose your kids at the mall or whatever, but also just having that, like, momentarily you can't see your daughter when she's, playing with that thing, or she's behind that thing or something, and and so on. But like I said in my Spy X Family reviews, though, and to be fair to my own mom, my mom lost me all the time, yeah. But to be fair to your and also to these guys here, my mom lost me several times. So I stepped out as Legoland with my mom. Every year I went to Legoland, my mom lost me, yeah. I was like going on Legoland. Then I went to Disneyland with my aunt. My aunt lost me at Disneyland. So this maybe it's a lot of animates, but I am the Mirri Anya kid. I'm that kid like, butterfly! I was that kid that was like, woo! So I was that kid that my parent and other family members lost me several times. Yeah, I was lost like all the time. Basically like a thing, I gotta figure out. So I have many memories of like my mom being all panicked, like, oh my god, yeah, you lost again. I told you last year, and I was like, come on, I saw like a butterfly. So I definitely relate, also from this perspective, being the kid that ran away from my parents all the time. No, not on purpose, but I'm like, oh my god, look at that thing. So. But anyway, another great episode. Subscribe, slap it, and have a great day.